Hey everyone, happy almost September, or I guess you're in September because you're in my future. Um, so I'm out here on my porch again. I'm sorry if it's a bit loud with the crickets or the cicadas. I don't know what they are. They're pretty, in my opinion. Um, but it's a gorgeous day out here and it's finally not burning hot. So I'm here on my porch, which is exciting. Very excited. Um, of course, there's always a ton of noise in the background. Hopefully you can't hear it. Alright, so in August, I read two books, and the third one I'm hoping to finish by the end of August, but we'll see. August 31st, hopefully I'll have read it, and then The Shadow Rising is just continuing on into September. So the first one I read was The Problem of Pain by C.S. Lewis. I love C.S. Lewis as an author in general, but The Problem of Pain was a rather hard book to read. It was quite slow and difficult, and you had to like stop and think. And it's been a while since I read books with that the language, a lot of big words and long sentences, and it just wasn't quite what I expected. I kind of went into it with a bad mindset of like, oh, I'm sure this is going to change my life. It's C.S. Lewis, he's so amazing. And it didn't. There were some great parts and some boring parts and some okay parts. And so it wasn't like the best read to start off my month. But I was already into The Way of Kings. So I finished The Way of Kings actually this morning. And it was wonderful. My little short pitch, I think it's way better than Mistborn. Mistborn had really struggled through the middles of both Mistborns that I read. I know there are three, but I didn't read the third yet. And I was nervous about this 1,000-page book if the middle was long and boring, just like Mistborn. It was like kind of stressful, but it turned out to be amazing. The characters really kept the pace rolling, and the arcs were amazing. All the characters grew so much, and yeah, it was just like awesome and not at all like Mistborn, and I really liked it a lot. It was nice, kind of change of pace. There weren't quite as many named characters, so it was like easier to keep up with. Though I will say, just keep in mind if you're gonna read Stormlight Archive that there is a huge learning curve. There's a lot of terms that you have to learn, and it can be confusing at the beginning, but it's kind of written to be meant to be like that. So it's okay that it's written that way. I'm just like kind of warning you that is the way it's written, to be a little confusing at the beginning. Then right now I'm reading Fellowship of the Ring, so I don't really know what to say other than I'm like pushing through it, trying to finish by August 31st, but I might not, which is fine. It's okay if I don't finish in time. I can still finish it in September. So right now I'm debating whether I'm going to only read Fellowship of the Ring and push and finish it by the 31st, or if I'm going to start a second book and do what I normally do, which is 2 books. And then, yeah, and my next book is an Agatha Christie, so I could finish it in time. So that's like a question of mine that I'm like still trying to decide what to do. And then Shadow Rising, oh, there's a monarch. There's monarch butterflies around me, by the way. Shadow Rising is just kind of ongoing. I'm more than halfway now, and I'm really enjoying it. So that's just like a fun little side project. It's just audiobook, just when I'm driving to work. So it's pretty just whatever. So that's all for August. Let's talk about my TBR. So for my TBR, I just like to do little short snippets. You saw the short, probably last Friday, about what I'm reading, but just like a really quick snippet for each one. The first one is Murder at the Vicarage. I think it might be in the Vicarage. It has a really weird cover. I'll show it here if I can find it, but these are like really obscure books. It has like a tennis racket on it, so I'm very curious what that's about. So I always love Agatha Christie. I haven't read one that I didn't like yet, so very excited for that. Even more excited, going postal, is my next Discworld. I almost said Wheel of Time, that's so funny. My next Discworld, so I'm so excited for it. Discworld's just amazing, and this one is about like the postal service, so it's very interesting to me. So this one has kind of a funny story. I actually bought the play like a year ago, and it was like the play and not the book, so I like postponed reading this specific one, and I've always wanted to read this one. I just like postponed it because I bought the wrong book. So now I actually have the real book. And then next Sanderson I'm going to read is Warbreaker, which is I think about 500 pages. It's like one of those side Cosmere books. So I'm going to break up each Stormlight Archive with like a small book. So I'm doing Warbreaker. I forget the next one I'm doing is like a novella. I'll have to look at my list, I'm sorry, I don't remember all the names. And then I'm probably going to reread Tress, or read some of the other ones. I think some of the other secret projects are part of the Cosmere, but I know Tress is. And then eventually I'll do the third Mistborn as well. Not sure when. We'll see. And then, so yeah, Warbreaker is the one that I wanted to read the most because the cover is absolutely gorgeous, and I've heard that the magic system has something to do with colors, which is like just really interesting to me. So I'm really excited for Warbreaker, but it's my third on the list. And then Two Towers I'm going to start in September, and I'm probably not going to finish it until October, which is crazy to say. So that is pretty much it. Oh, the other one, sorry, is that if I finish Shadow Rising, I'll be starting Fires of Heaven audiobook. But that is it for my September TBR. Let me know down in the comments what you're reading in September. I would love to hear it. And let me know what you thought of your August reads. Yeah, I'm so excited. The cooler weather is coming, so I'm going to be outside a lot more. I was outside a little during August because it wasn't too bad. Where I'm from, it's like 100 all summer, so it's really nice to live somewhere now where I can actually be outside during the summer. But during the fall, I'm going to be outside even more, which is very exciting. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you're reading, and I'll see you next time.